Fear 3 Insane
Alright.
Difficulty Walkthrough. Yeah. So let's go back on topic of what we were just talking about. So what
Yeah.
were you gonna say?
What the fuck? Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is running at 60 frames per second, consistent, like all Call of Duty games. But
Yeah.
Battlefield has a really open sort of style of gameplay, especially with the online. And like you were saying, I just don't think they pull it off. Whereas Call of Duty, it's linear. It's linear in the way that the single player maps work, and like if you saw the demo, that was really linear with the boat and the streets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call of Duty is generally linear, and this game looks even linearer. So so what I'm trying to say is that they can pull off 60 frames per second, but I mean, is it worth having more stuff in a game like Battlefield the same with 30 frames per second, or do you prefer smoothness like Call of Duty with 60 frames but less stuff?
That is a very good point. Well, two things. One, I know pretty much for almost a fact, well, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, is that your eyes can only really truly process between 20 and 30 frames per second. So the 60 frames per second, it does look smoother, but at the same time, you're just not getting all those frames. So, yeah, that and
Yeah,
they're two completely different games. Call of Duty is more of an arcade-styled shooter, and Battlefield is a tactical shooter. So you need to work as like a team. It's you can't really compare the two all that much.
yeah, I was just referring to it like, I mean, like if you're talking about gameplay, like if you're talking about the sense of scale, then Battlefield has a much open nature in the way that their levels work. I mean, take a look at the E3 demo with the tank. That is massive open like world, and they are a lot more open than what Call of Duty does with their games.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Really quick, just cutting in here. Watch out for the guys on like the scaffolding, kind of far away, because those guys just throw knives at you. So just kind of shoot them, and then they'll eventually just start running towards you.
Yeah.
So back on topic.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is sense of scale. So like the way Call of Duty tends to do it is they have set pieces which fall down or break away or stuff like that, but it's still a linear experience. Battlefield has a lot of stuff going on in the background, and there's a lot of stuff which is being processed. So it makes sense for it to run at 30 frames per second and have more scale than, let's say, Call of Duty. They go in with 60 frames per second, but they're having less in the game, or it's a lot more of a linear experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Plus, there's really not been very many graphical updates since Modern Warfare 2 to the Call of Duty engine, which is basically just the Doom engine with a. It's literally, I saw or I've seen some of like the stuff they use. It is literally the Doom 3 engine copied and pasted. It's not groundbreaking by any means nowadays, but they haven't.
About the Call of Duty engine.
Yeah, the IW 4.0. I mean, they have added improvements, but it's literally copied and pasted. So, yeah, they haven't really made any graphical updates. Whereas if you look at Battlefield, especially on the PC, it is fucking beautiful. I don't know, it's just amazing. And Call of Duty, it does look better on the PC too, but nothing. I don't think it stands a chance when compared to Battlefield graphics.
Yeah. See, I think what Call of Duty are all about is the multiplayer, and they're thinking, we're not, like, Call of Duty's never like big open maps, never. It's always linear maps. So what they're going for is they're going for the multiplayer experience. So they want smooth gunplay and smooth like smooth gameplay basically. But they'd rather have smaller maps and stuff, and they know all the Call of Duty members are all about the multiplayer. So even though it does have a single player, more people are more likely to just jump onto the multiplayer.
Yeah, I remember when Modern Warfare 2 just came out, I skipped the single player because it was kind of tapped on. It wasn't finished in my eyes.
Yeah. But Yeah, as you were saying about the Infinity Ward like engine, yeah, I saw the tech demo at E3, and it looks exactly the same. It looks like Modern Warfare 2. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
there's any improvements. And I know the Black Ops engine is different. The Black Ops engine is actually the World at War engine, and I prefer that engine because you can blow off heads and limbs and stuff, and it's a lot more realistic. It's a realistic sense of war.
Yeah.
But that's just my preference. I mean,
We're gonna have to end this commentary here. All right.